Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel, and in today's video we're going to talk about the S80's capabilities when it comes to road trips and why I think this car could actually be one of the best road trip cars ever made. So for those who don't know, this is my 2009 S80 D5 and I bought this car after my BMW 1 Series was wrecked in an accident, and I've always had an obsession with big saloon cars. I'd actually looked at these before I bought the BMW. They were sort of like a guilty pleasure of mine, but I could never really justify buying as an 18-year-old a big 2.4 cylinder, 2.4 litre 5-cylinder Volvo. Drank fuel wasn't the best thing for insurance purposes, etc. So I held off and I bought this car just because it felt like the right time, and this one just happened to come up for sale. But one of the things I've planned to do in it is just put as many miles on it and do loads and loads of road trips. So I've done a few so far, and I just wanted to talk about why this car is so good at them. So to start off with, it's the fact that this car is extremely comfortable. Inside it's got all the leather package and everything like that, and the Volvo seats on this car are just sublime. You could sit in them literally for days, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, probably even thousands of miles, and you get out the other end without having any aches or pain. And I think that's also partly due to the fact that the interior is so well laid out. It's just a lovely place to sit, this car. I think it's actually more comfortable than my living room sofa, so that's always nice. Next is going to be the sound system. This car is fitted with the premium sound, which is standard on all of the S80s. So you could either have the high performance, the premium, or the Dynaudio, which was brought in later. But essentially from factory, these cars had the top-notch sound system, and it's absolutely awesome. There's nothing better than driving along with road trips with your girlfriend or friends or family, listening to tunes, and just being able to really enjoy the trip. This car does that really well. And then that's the other thing about this car, is if you want to bring passengers with you as well, you've got loads and loads of space in the back seats. I'll just show you that actually as well, just for the sake of completeness. As you can see, loads of room back there, and you've also got I like to have that down for my passengers. It's very rare that I ever have 5 people in, so they may as well be able to enjoy cup holders and everything. This trip we're about to go on is just me and my girlfriend, so it's just the two of us. So we've got our seats nice and reclined, and it's just I think this car was actually built for road trips. Another reason for that is the fact that it's got a absolutely massive fuel tank. I mean, this car cost me about £100 to fill up with BP Supreme diesel, and that'll get you probably 800 miles in one go. So it's really good at just munching distances. You don't have to stop. It just goes on forever, this car, and I only really fill it up. 75 pounds is normally about 3/4 of a tank. I don't normally let it go because it's quite hard to stomach 100 pounds a time, but for some reason 75 isn't as bad. So yeah, this car was sort of designed for those long distance cruises with that massive fuel tank. And in terms of capacities, there's another area of this car that's absolutely huge, which is perhaps the best part of it, and that is the boot. I've already got it open here. As you can see, it's looking very shiny. I've waxed her. Anyway, so we've got 3 days worth each, and of luggage. As you can see, she's got the River Island suitcase there, and mine's the green bag, and just loads of other stuff. And we probably use less than half of the boot space. We could probably, we can put the load divider up, so that's all nicely and concealed, and it's nice to have that option when you've got sort of all your possessions for that trip. It's nice to be able to hide them away, and as you can see, they're completely gone. So yeah, that's just another reason why this car is so good at road trips. Another one, for those of you who tow caravans, is that these cars are absolutely fantastic at towing. They can pull up to 2.5 tons in terms of brake capacity, and these D5's engines and the gearbox and even the 3.2 petrols, they are really capable towing cars. They don't actually they don't really notice that they've got a caravan on. A lot of the people online are just saying how awesome they are to tow with. So yeah, this car is a really complete package for someone who's looking to do really long miles. If you've got a long commute or anything like that, this car is an absolute joy to drive long distance. Or if you use it like me for road trips, to see family, to see friends, everything like that. I mean, I've had this car 8 months now, and I've stuck 9,000 miles on it, and it doesn't seem a lot, but if you consider that we've had lockdown, and I haven't been going to work for 6 months because of furlough, because the workplace was shut, then it's quite impressive when you just realise how much miles you put on this car. I think that's why as well you get quite a lot of them are quite high mileage, because people just enjoy driving them, and suddenly a 200 mile round trip to visit your local racetrack or local doesn't become an issue. There's distance, there's no hurdle. So yeah, that's just my opinions anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know the best journey you've done in your Volvo. It might be an S80, it might be a V50, V60, V7, whichever Volvo you've got. Let me know how good that was and the trip that you did, and I will see you next video. Cheers.